Hey everybody, hope you guys doing alright. So, this is something that's been on my heart to share, and so I'm doing so. Forgiveness. Uh, you know, um, I don't have a hard heart against anybody. Even some of my past, former friends or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but sometimes it still does bother me the way things went down, but I really don't, I'm not sitting here with a perpetuating grudge against anybody. I'm really not. I hope everybody's doing all right and healthy and happy and as well as they can be. And then also regarding, excuse me, regarding a particular person, this is something I've been working on for, I'd say, maybe close to 2 months, but it's the notion that I need to. It would be good for me to, for the better harmony for everything, if I am accepting of the fact, as I see it, that this particular individual changes their mind very frequently. And also not just to be okay with that, but to comprehend why. And I think the reason why is because they're very in touch with the water energies, with their emotions, with the things flowing. Excuse me. So when you are that way, now I can flow all right, but I'm really an earth sign. I'm more of a connected to the earth, rooted in the ground, relatively stable individual. So it can be a little bit challenging for me to be around people whom are, always changing their, not always, but who find it easy and can change their mind frequently. But it makes sense, actually. It's all about the vibe. It's all about the flow. It's all about the motion and where that's going and the emotions and whether or not they're able to, relate and vibe with. And if they want to vibe with, it feels right to vibe with. Because I can get how, if your emotions aren't in a particular space, vibing with somebody else, wherever they're at or whatever type of situation or anything like that is going to be extremely difficult. And I can see how one would be very repelled and resistant and even angry and all these type of things toward a situation or even a person whom they maybe at a different time in a different space in their mind look to with more fondness, and then something changes and they see this and they see that, and then stuff's also going on inside the individual and they decide to change their mind. This is something that, like I said, it's taken me a while to get better at comprehending and embracing and appreciating, but it's something that I do feel I am getting better at, especially as I the reasons why. It's important to know the reasons why of things, because it helps give you the reasons why people do what the fuck they do. It's not like people just do shit out of for no reason. No, there's a reason behind everything. And the more you're able to comprehend and understand why things are happening, the more alleviation of the pain that they may cause, at least for me. That's one of the things about this whole government and the world and everything that's going on. Once I really started to realize why things are so fucked up, why it's felt so fucked up, why I felt so out of place, and what my purpose is, it did alleviate a lot of the pain. The 13th Son, his YouTube channel really did shed light on everything that's going on here more than any other channel ever did. And once he did that, I was able to breathe a little bit better, because I was like, oh, okay, all right, this makes sense. It's not just a bunch of crazy, chaotic fucking craziness going on. This is actually a designed fucking plan by the opposition, by the enemy. So it's supposed to suck. It's been designed to suck. So that did bring about an alleviation of pain. But anyway, so yeah, getting back to the particular individual, I feel like I'm getting better at understanding or comprehending why they do the things that they do, and why they're so sensitive and quote unquote picky at times. It's just it's a flow thing. If their flow is not in that space, it's going to be really hard for them to relate to whatever the fuck is going on. And I get that, especially if you're a highly sensitive person like myself. I get sensitivity. I'm just, like I said, I'm more of an earth, I'm not more, but I am an earth sign. So it's like I do have a little bit more grounded roots in what I do and how I move and all these type of things. So it's different for me, but I also have a good relationship with water and flowing too. So part of me can really tap into that and relate to that, but it's not my strongest. I'm more, the earth thing is definitely my first, primary fucking source power, if you, whatever you want to call it. So it's different for me, but yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys and just, let people know that, I'm learning too myself and I'm growing, and, with that learning and growth, does come, hopefully some wisdom, right? So, and in this case, me being able to just like kind of see where other people are at a little bit better, instead of like, I've spent so much time just looking through my eyes and, really just like not even really speaking with other people or even trying to see how they see things, that it's left me very alienated and isolated. It's also left me the ability to really get to know myself, which is good. But, I felt like I've spent so much time in myself and I've known myself so well that it's actually kind of hard for me to connect with other people, because they haven't had the time or the luxury or chosen to spend the time and energy on themselves. They've spent it on other things, whether it's work or I keep spitting on myself, sorry, whether it's work or relationships or drugs or, whatever it may be. Everybody's different, but so that's one thing I'm beginning to notice, is just the difference in myself, and also how I got here and why. And telling myself that, reminding myself that, yo man, like, you've spent a lot of time on your own studying a lot of this really deep looking conspiracy, whatever you want to call it, type shit, and it's left you, it's good because it needs to be done, it's who you are, it's what I love, but it has also left me like kind of like in a unique situation that's rather detached from most other people, but that's okay, because that's what I needed to go through, and that's who I really am at the end of the day. And I'm also the type of dude that can take that type of experience, and there's a transition period, which is what I'm kind of going through now, but I can take that experience and I can I can mend that in with the collective. I do feel like I'm a pretty good individual at being able to do that, like me being a Virgo, the versatility, me loving variety, and then the people and all this type of stuff. Like I do like a lot of different people, and I can usually get along with a lot of different types of people. So I can take this message that I've learned from spending a lot of time on my own and share that with the masses. So, but anyway, I really just want to make this video to let, a particular person know, if they happen to watch this, that, I do feel like I'm getting better at dealing with their flow state and what goes along with that. So, all right, yeah, I love you guys. Y'all take care. Bye.